How's it going? You alright? Do you ever get the situation when you're using public transport? You sit down, someone comes on the bus, they sit next to you, there's loads of spaces, they can sit somewhere else. Then they start talking to you, you get this sort of insight. Are they slightly a bit deranged? First question is, oh, do you live around here? And you think, oh God, please get off the bus. And you sort of keep it a bit vague. You say, yeah. And then they start talking about rabbits and how they like to follow rabbits around gardens. And you think, oh my God, how much longer? You're stuck in traffic, it's raining, this person isn't going to get off the bus. They're going to go the whole route. So do you get off early and just get wet to avoid the psychopath, and you pray to God, and then they turn to somebody else and say, do you like rabbits? Well, these things happen, but we have an inbuilt sort of mechanism because we've been here before.
Guys, I want to sell you this second-hand yacht. It's an absolute steal at £50,000, right? That's about 75,000 US dollars, and maybe, actually it's more than that, it's about 100,000 US dollars, 75,000 euros. Don't ask for the Canadian Australian dollar exchange, you can't have a clue. But look at it, it's absolutely in mint condition, a bit rusty, but that's character building. I tell you what, it's had more battles on the high seas than anybody else. It was there at Trafalgar, all the other big naval engagements across the centuries, and it's a real belter of a yacht. Look at that, absolute steel. It hasn't been near water for it, but that's a credit crunch. So, give us a call. It's an absolute steal. You get on the high seas, you feel like a man. That's all from me. Make sure you buy it. Give me a call. 123 Cho. All the best. Have a look at it. Don't look at me. Look at that. Absolute steal. Ta-da, no. See you soon.
I went for the heavyweight championship of the world and lost on points. A lot of points. I needed to get back in the ring. I'm 42. Financial reasons. It wasn't for the glory of boxing. My fifth wife's accountant was pressing me. But I have another side to my personality. Intergalactical holidays of the future. I'm sick and tired of travelling to all these places where were once fantastic holiday resorts where nobody went. There was the spirit of adventure. Now every Tom, Dick and Harry is in the south of France, the Mediterranean, Africa. We need to get international flights outside of the universe. And now, back to my boxing personality. I'll be back. Mate, what's happening? You know what that Gavin and Stacey they got on the TV? They're going saying it's putting Barry on the map. It's like Welsh comedy is very best. I tell you what, they got it totally wrong. The accents, they got some bird next door with a Valley's accent. They got a mum with a Welsh accent. Like, it's not a bad accent. It's totally wrong. And it's doing my boxing. And that Rob Brydon, he thinks he's a clever dick, don't he? Doing all these different accents. He's rubbish. He ain't got no Barry accent. He's rubbish. I tell you what, if I see someone, I'm going to spark him out big time. I'm done with it. Gavin and Stacey, bloody rubbish. Just get out of my face. I'm done with it now, alright? I'm serious. I'm big time serious. Leave me alone. Don't want to talk.
Really good apple.
Good evening and welcome to our Moustache Extravaganza. I'm Sean Barry, head of the Moustache Television Corporation. And we are broadcasting to all mustachioed gentlemen, and some females of course, across this wonderful planet. I'm delighted to introduce my first guest at this epic broadcast, Mr. Elliot Blake. Would you like to enter the screen, Elliot?
Oh, right.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh, that's very dapper, Elliot.
Thanks.
How long did it take you to grow that wonderful moustache, Mr. Blake? There is much merriment behind me. That is all. I'm going to just say goodbye to you all and have a wonderful, wonderful time with Robert Crowley-Jones this evening.
I'm about to perform my world's first in the digital space. Turning my head 360 degrees. Come on, let's do it. Keep your steady hand. Ooh, come on. It's going to be worth it. Stay with me, viewers. Oh, my God, spooky. Come on, feel good. I'm nearly there. Just gotta believe in myself. Believe in your inner powers. I did it! I turned 360 degrees. Oh my God, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Till next time, now the other way.
You drink properly on the Mac, just up the Mac, into my ownership, there it is. Cracking. It's an absolute steal. 100 million euros, that's about 100 million pounds on the way the exchange rates go. We get absolutely murdered. But I tell you what, you can get a golf course in there, get what you want. You can get a couple of Millennium Stadiums, a Vetchfield and 2 Arms Parks as it was. There we are, look at it. Don't look at me, look at that. Cracking. I got the deeds. What? No, it's not. It don't belong to any religious order. It's there. Give me a call, it's a steal. Ta-da. What's happening, everyone? There we are. There's some nice tomatoes for you there, right? Nice and sorted. Why am I talking about tomatoes? So I get some cheap in Cardiff Market. Like, I go there about 5 o'clock and I sell it all off cheap, and so I get a big bag full of these tomatoes, nice and juicy, nice and ripe. Then I makes a bolognese sauce, don't I? Then I get some mincemeat really cheap, and I makes a wicked spaghetti bolognese. And what I do is, because I live on my own, because I can't live with no one, I can't be dealing with people, no, right? I've done all that marriage stuff, I've got kids, I can't be bothered with my time, no, right? Done work, done all my work in my previous existence. No, I'm just concentrating on myself, on my bolognese. So what I do is I make some nice bit for the evening, then I freeze it, don't I? So I was a bit like, for a couple of weeks I got it in the fridge all piled up, and then what I do is then, right, every morning I come downstairs, I has my Ribena, and I has a nice little bit of porridge, then I goes into town, I has a couple of drinks, about 11 o'clock. No, people who drink in the daytime are a completely different crowd, not like these nutters at night who charge your own car like psychopaths, just a completely different type of person, my type of people. They're all psychos, don't get me wrong, but we're like blood brothers, yeah? That's all I gotta say now. I tell you what, let's look at my tomatoes. Look at them. They are superb. Over and out. Wicked. Cheers. Shall we give me a lager? Alright, you know what I got a problem with? The Welsh national anthem. Shall I tell you why? Because it's all in bloody Welsh. It's about as useful as a blind dog. So when you go down to Millennium Stadium in your own city, you can't sing the words to your own national anthem. You feel like a right muppet. Especially when they put that big screen on you, you look ridiculous. You know what? All those Welsh speakers, they want bilingualism and they got it, haven't they? Wherever you go, Tesco's, wherever you go, the library, on the bus, it's all in Welsh and English now, isn't it? Because they want bilingualism. But listen, bilingualism, it's got to cut both ways. So what I'm saying is now, from now on, the Welsh national anthem, it's got to be English as well. They do this for Africa, they got it in Swahili, Afrikaans and English, they got it 3 times going on. And why is it all going to be in Welsh? This archaic Welsh is nonsense. I don't even know the words. The only bit I know is like glad, and that's not even right, is it? I feel like a right muppet. I want it in English, sort it out. Bilingualism cuts both ways. And goes, alright, I'm a weird Cardiff City fan, but what I reckon is Cardiff should be for Cardiff people. What really bugs me, like all the people in the valleys saying that the valleys fans coming down supporting Cardiff, and think, hang on, you got your own sides up there, why don't you go and support the Murphy Muffins or whatever they're called? Why you come down here and they can our players, our city, stay away. You know what it gets me about the valleys people that comes down to Cardiff, it makes a mess, they're all loud and all that. You know, they always say, oh well, you know, there wouldn't be a Cardiff if it wasn't for the valleys and all that coal they dug, but hang on. Question here, who had the brains to sell it? Any mad that can dig coal, we did. So leave it out, support your own sides. Go on, go away. In a previous life, I was an hairdresser in Egypt in the Egyptian times. Yeah, to all the pharaohs, had a smashing little salon in Cairo. And I tell you what, those pharaohs, they got a bad press now, but I tell you what, they didn't have tip. I had lovely tips from them. Previous to that, I was a Sioux warrior. Yeah, in the 1830s, I was wicked. I was on the plains, you know, buffalo killing all the other tribes. I was a warrior. And I was also once a turnstile in a Methodist church up in the north of England, turned all day. Not anymore, because no one cares about religion, do they? Tell you what, reincarnation, gotta go, gotta die, do something else.